Hey guys, it's Kevin, and I'm here with the after interview thoughts with Erica Dhawan. And first of all, again, I just have to say for all of you out there who are interested in personal branding or branding of your business, etc., like Erica is genius at this. And we weren't talking about marketing, but I always talk about how can you become the only one who does what you do? How can you be the only company, person, whatever that does it? People are like, that's ridiculous. There's no way you can be the only. But part of the way you can be the only is by repackaging and labeling, giving a new label to things that might otherwise seem familiar. So look, there's a lot of people out there that are consultants, researchers, and writers on networking or social networks or relationship building. And there's some big names out there, Keith Ferrazzi, Never Eat Alone was a monster book, successful book. There's so many people out there. And yet what Erica has done is she's saying, listen, this isn't about networking. It's about connectional intelligence, because networking is about numbers. This is about how to succeed and win big with smaller numbers. Now, it's an interesting frame because it's giving hope for those of us who might have a real small network or introverts that don't want to go out and build up big numbers. But more importantly, she sneaks in like this comes after EQ. So there was IQ, then EQ, and she kind of corrected me because she's got her phrase. This is CXQ, CX, connection, Q for intelligence. And this is brilliant because now like that CXQ is going to anchor in your brain. For ideas to spread virally, they need to be simplified. And so she's put a new spin on this social capital concept and labeled it. And that is genius. And I'm not trying to undervalue the message herself or her intellectual, power, because she's got all that. But I'm just saying, if you want your good work to get known, or if you want to make an impact, you got to get your message out there and have people, receive it, cut through the clutter. And she's doing that really, really well. And then, about the content, it really is true that, I've been telling all of you, and most of you don't network enough. So the message is, if you don't have 500 connections on LinkedIn, you should. So go out and build that up. My, junior in college daughter, I think has hundreds now of LinkedIn connections. She hasn't had a job yet. So it's not that hard. I've got 27,000 connections, but there is some real power in Erica's message that sure, more might be better, but the real power is in that smaller, higher quality, those known entities. And so be mindful of that too, and think about who's on your short list and how can you use them. This was a theme that was big for Sally Helgeson, who I had on the show a while ago. She wrote How Women Rise, co-authored with Marshall Goldsmith. And, one of the differences they found among men and women at work is that maybe both built up a network, and maybe women were better at building a network, but men were better at activating their network. And Sally told me, and it might have even been off the interview or in her book, about how, these high-powered men were constantly taking out their phones and like texting people and things. And I think about, my mentor, successful business guy, Rudy Carson. Every time I'm asking him for advice, we might speak for 20 minutes, but he has sent 3 text messages, oh, Kevin, you need to talk to so-and-so. And then he sent in a text, boom, boom, boom. Like he is connecting people in his network all of the time. So build it up. Think about the different things that people are strong at. They're strong at building the network or enabling, etc. And then use it. Use it. People want to help you. People want to do favors for you. That's actually how you get tighter with relationships. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that last interview. Enjoy.